And then when you do a Homeschool in the Woods unit study, if you've never done one before, you might not know that by the end of the study, you're going to have all these different Lapbook pieces that when you put them all together, you're going to have this amazing Lapbook, which I'm going to show you in the video. And they are so great. I love them because there's such a great conversation piece at the end of your study, and they're so much fun for the kids to show off. And so I did designate one day that we could just put all of our stuff together into a Lapbook. That doesn't take quite as much time because by the time you're done with your study, you've got all your Lapbook pieces done, and you just have to put them into the file folders like they show you in their kind of their diagram. And it doesn't take very long, but you do want to be thoughtful in the process and, put it together nicely. So that's maybe a day, like a Friday, maybe the last Friday of the unit study that you really aren't doing a ton of other school, maybe a math lesson or something like that. And then just just a shorter day so that you can really focus on doing that Lapbook and putting it together nicely. And then, so the Lapbook day and then a couple other days for projects. So in this video, I'm going to show you our Lapbook, but I'm going to walk you through our projects, and I hope you enjoy.
Putting together these amazing lap books are actually very simple because when you do a lesson in the Homeschool in the Woods text, there is a lap book element that coincides with almost every lesson that you're going to do. So you're going to do those lap book elements as you do your lessons and then put them in a baggie and save them to the end of your study. And then you're going to just sit down with your file folders and follow the diagram that they provide, print out the cover and color it in and glue it all together nicely. And you're going to end up with this amazing lap book.
All right, so here is a peek inside our Homeschool in the Woods Colonial Life study. This is our lap book that we put together. So what you do is you make these lap book elements as you're going through the study, and then at the end you have a Ziploc baggie full of all these different amazing lap book elements, and you can then assemble your lap book. And this is what it looks like this time. And I'll just show you a few pieces of the different elements. This right here is just talking about like the colonial life farms. There's all these different pieces inside with different tools and things like that. This is another really cool piece that we liked putting this one together. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. So you keep unfolding and unfolding and unfolding, and on each quarter of these circles there is a different bee. So the colonists used to have these different parties that they actually would call bees, and they would get together and do different work that needed to get done, and they would do it all together so that they could kind of have a party while they were getting their work done. Let's see if I can fold it up right. I don't know if I actually did that right. No, I didn't. Okay, it's hard to do with one hand, but this is the bee lap book element, and then this unties and comes open. This is just one on crops. So you can see each element has to do with a lesson that we did together. This is about medicine in the colonial times. And then you just flip this down and you can see, and actually this is a piece that we haven't quite finished yet. This is a dye chart where you use natural things to create dye, like onion skins and all different kinds like that, different things like that. And then you dye pieces of linen and you put them on this chart. This is a horn book. These pieces here actually came out of a different resource that I had. So this actually is not included in Homeschool in the Woods study, but there is something else that would go here instead. So this is just a little peek. Oh, these are really cool. These are pop-up booklets, and you can see it's talking about the different houses that the colonists created and put together, and they have this little tab that kind of makes them have a 3D effect, and they come off the page a little bit. So anyway, that's that. So then it's just all put together in this great little, oh, thank you, in this great little lap book. And they all kind of connect differently. And this one has like this colonial feel with the ribbon. And you just tie it all up. And it's just a great, way to tie up the study. And we love to show these off at the end of our year when we do our end of the year party. And we call it our end of the year art show. And we pull all of our stuff out and show friends and family what we've done throughout the year. And so this is just a really great portfolio of our big unit study that we did. So that's our lap books.